Ken Trahan with J.T. Curtis of the John Curtis Patriots in a familiar place in the state championship game. 35th time. Never gets old, though, does it?
No, Ken, it doesn't. And simply because this is a new group of players, new motivation, guys that have overcome adversity, teams that have learned a team that has learned to pull together and compete as hard as they can against a very competitive schedule through the year.
And you get a chance to do something you haven't done before, playing essentially Division I competition and in the playoffs, even though it's totally convoluted and confusing to everybody. The reality is you get a chance to play for a state championship against a Division I team in Jesuit.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and we appreciate that opportunity and know that, Jesuit is an excellent football team. Obviously, they've proved that with their record through the year and the tradition that they have there. But you're right. We're going to play Friday night, and we'll be really excited, or Jesuit will be really excited, and then next Friday and Saturday they'll play again, and then everybody will be wondering who the real champion is, and that's a shame. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You would like it to be decided on the field by the best teams possible.
What's interesting about this matchup, there's many different levels of interest, but there are a lot of kids from River Ridge and Harahan that go to Jesuit.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get that bus to make that turn to get back down and make Drive. No, there are. Their quarterback is a River Ridge Harahan kid, and he played exceptionally well on Saturday night, and he has really had a remarkable season. But again, that's a well-coached football team, and they're a team that I think has committed itself to be the best that they can be, and as a result, they're in the championship.
Yeah, kind of team that they're going to make you beat them. They're the kind of team that tackles well at the second level, and they make you drive the field, typically speaking, to beat them. Don't give up big plays.
Right. They've not done that all year. In the first game I got to watch with Jesuit and Rummel, and it was exactly the same kind of game, and we'd anticipate the same thing here, that they simply are not going to make mistakes, and they're going to make you beat them, and that's a key for us the same way. We've got to make them drive the field, play well in the kicking game, and create field position in order to put the advantage to our side.
Yeah, last but not least, in your semifinal game, obviously some mistakes. You overcame them, but the one constant for you this year has been your defense and your running game.
Well, they have. The defense certainly rose to the occasion. They played well in both of our playoff games against Evangel and against Jesuit. Against Brother Martin. And they'll have to do the same thing against Jesuit because they have an explosive offense with a lot of weapons. I think you can't just double one or two guys. They could hurt you with too many other players. So that'll be important. The running game's a key for us. We've got to try to keep the ball out of their possession if at all possible, control the clock a little bit, and see if it can swing our way time of possession-wise.
Best of luck to you.
Hey, thank you, Kenny.